Y'all, I am not trying to run this morning. Like, I'm so exhausted, but I'm gonna do it. My favorite little treadmill. It is still dark out. Y'all, I made it. Today was my first day at 28 minutes. I'm gonna be doing 28 minutes all week. And y'all, this was the hardest run I've had yet. I think it's just a combination of being tired, working a lot. This was the hardest one. My legs were sore the whole time. I just kind of had to fight it, most of it. Usually I just kind of like, or the past few weeks, I've been just kind of getting in the zone and just loving it. And today, I just constantly had to remind myself that how I would feel the rest of the day if I stopped. If I didn't continuously run the full 28 minutes. So it didn't matter what speed I was at, as long as I was at a jog. It's a really, really good feeling to know that I finished it. And you know, I can go destroy my day now. Go have a good day now. If you're going to work out today, go have an awesome workout today. Work out a little extra hard for me, okay? And the sun is just now coming up. Second day, 28 minutes in a row. Again, nothing crazy. Y'all don't give up, keep going. Thank you for being on this journey with me. If you think of carbs as fuel in your gas tank, when it overfills, it turns into fat, and when you run all the way through it, your body's going to turn to fat to burn. So that's how you burn fat. Basically, what I've been doing for the past 3 or 4 weeks is fueling up my gas tank, running through it all, and then running it down so I'm burning fat. Fueling it back up and then running it back down. When you stay in a deficit for so long, your body goes into self-preservation mode, and if it feels like it's not getting fed, it's gonna say, okay, I need to survive, I need to live, and I'm gonna store as much fat for energy later on because I don't know when I'm gonna get enough energy. So giving it enough food, enough energy lets it know, hey, you're getting fed, you can let the fat go. So that's why you just kind of have that cycle. And I just wanted you guys to know what I was doing with my plan and why. But anyways, I'm gonna go get my workout in, and let me know if you guys have any questions or anything, and I will see you later. So I had such a good run this morning, like the 30 minutes went by so fast. I actually went 2 minutes extra than I was supposed to. I picked up my pace a little bit, so the carbs really helped a lot. And this is really where it becomes kind of like a balancing act, because it's good that I picked up my carbs so I have more energy now, but then I don't want to do too many carbs because then it'll turn into fat or I won't lose weight. And I think right here is like really good. So I'm going to keep this up for a little bit. I thought it would be good to share with you guys some things if you're working out and you notice that like time's going by really slow and you want it to make it go faster. And this is also one of the things that I do that is reprogramming my subconscious, like really getting my mindset for weight loss. Is I love like motivational music. Like I normally listen to like hip hop, R&B, pop, things like that, but when I'm running, I listen to kind of like alternative rock, you know, kind of like it has that good beat, and then a lot of things that are like motivational, because it gets me thinking about my day, it gets me thinking about what I want to accomplish, who I want to be, what I want to do, all those kinds of things. And then when I'm kind of like in that daydreaming state, it just makes the time fly by. And it's something that's progressed over the past, how long have I been running? 8 weeks. So it's progressed, but it helps a lot to, like, every time I have that urge to look at the clock, I'll stop myself and I'll start letting myself daydream, think about my goals and all those kinds of things. And that's why my morning runs have become like one of the most important parts of my day, not just because I'm burning calories, I'm getting my metabolism going, but because it helps me stay in the mindset of weight loss. It helps me thinking about my goals and stuff like that. So I think that if I didn't have my morning runs, I probably wouldn't be as strong-minded as I am right now, because like I was telling someone just yesterday, if I was in a different mindset, I probably would not have even been able to do the first day on my diet like on point. I probably would have been starting over. And I'm still working on my e-course. I hope it'll be out soon. I'm working around the clock to get it done and get it out there for you guys. But I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I will see you later.
All right, so I weighed in today at 172.0. Sorry, I've got my notes here so I can remember. So I'm down 0.8 pounds for the week, and I'm down at 9.2 pounds total, so close to getting that 10. So even though I haven't even actually lost a full pound this week, the rate that I'm going right now is just like perfect, because the most amount of fat that we can burn a week is about 1 to 2 pounds at most without going into the muscle. And that's like with doing everything perfectly, except for the beginning. When you first start your weight loss journey, you'll lose a little bit more weight. And the more you weigh, the more you'll lose. So and you can see that like in mine, where I first started, I lost like 5.5 pounds. So when you first start off, you're gonna lose more weight, and then it's gonna gradually taper down, and you wanna keep it at about 1 or 2 pounds of fat per week. So going good. And that's the thing with weight loss. And one of the things that it took me a while to get over was I always wanted to just like lose 30 pounds in a month and be done with it. Like, it's easy to just want to have it done, and the way our body works, it just takes time to actually lose a good amount of weight and keep it off. It just takes time. So I decided to change up my plan for next week. As you guys know, last week I was getting really tired and my energy levels were low. And since my energy levels were still down by Wednesday, I decided to go ahead and start changing my diet, because when I first started my weight loss, or when I first started the turbo plan, I had enough like stored carbs and stored sugar to like carry me, to give me that energy throughout the week. And then now that it's been about 4 weeks in, those energy levels are starting to die down. So I'm going to switch up my diet. As of right now, I've got my reward day on Monday and then my high carb day on Friday. And my reward day is not as much carbs as my Friday. I'm trying to like say this. So I'm going to put my high carb day on Monday, because that's going to give me more energy to carry me throughout the week. And then I'm going to put my reward day on Wednesday, just to give me a little bit more energy to go throughout the week. And I also want to keep my reward day away from the weekend, because whenever I have it towards the weekend, it's just too easy for me to be like, it's Friday, like enjoy. So it's easier for me to just keep my reward day during the week. And then I'm going to have a moderate carb day on Thursday, and that'll give me that little like extra energy boost to carry me throughout the rest of my workouts, Thursday and Friday. And then that will also give me Friday, Saturday, and Sunday doing low carb, which will kind of like burn the fat. So this will keep my energy levels like more stable to push me throughout my workouts throughout the week. And then I'll be doing low carb on the weekend, basically for 3 days straight, and that'll help me like burn the fat. So I think it'll be a lot better. I already feel better with having a little bit higher intake of carbs, because I did have, some peanut butter on my low carb day, which I wasn't supposed to have, but I could tell my body was just like super tired. So my biggest success this week was that I listened to my body. I knew that I was a little bit tired, and I had my peanut butter even though it wasn't on my diet, and I've been completely strict on my diet, doing it 100%. So that was the only thing, but I knew my body was telling me like, you're tired, you need some carbs. So I'm okay with that. I think that was a good choice. And now I know that it's what I needed. I needed the carbs, so I adjusted my diet accordingly. And then my biggest growth opportunity for this week, I'm really doing good on my diet. I'm doing good on my exercise. I feel like my mentality is good, because, I did take that time away to really just get my mindset right. So the only really like growth opportunity that I have to work on is the Smith machine. I've been doing like the glute bridges. I used to be able to do like 2 45-pound plates on each side. This was like a couple years ago, and this week I maxed out at I think 25 on each side. So that's one of the things that I want to work on, is building it back up to where I was. But I'm not gonna do that, because if I keep adding different growth opportunities each week, I know like I'll get distracted and I won't actually like finish any of them. So for now, I'm just going to keep my growth opportunity at getting my pull-ups up onto that next plate. So I'm going to do that one first, and then I'll tackle my glute bridges after I get that one done. So I want to take it like a little bit at a time, so I don't like end up not actually making any progress. Anyways, thank you guys so much for your love and support. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you for being on this journey with me. If you have any questions or anything like that, please let me know. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you next time. Mwah.